A Buddhist monk once said, "Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor." We might tend to completely ignore our breath, living life in the hustle, until we might face a moment where we struggle to get even one in. I know this might sound too dramatic, but the point I'm making is that we need to be a little conscious about what we think and how we breathe. If you're already used to meditating, this breathing technique may be familiar or might even be challenging. But if you're a complete novice like me, this simple breathing technique will be very helpful. There is no harm in trying, right? The 4-7-8 breathing technique is believed to have originated from a form of yoga called pranayam. Breath is called prana, and it was Dr. Andrew Weil who conceptualized the 4-7-8 breathing technique. It is considered as one of the most easiest, portable, and one of the perfect stress antidotes in today's time. The advantage is it takes no time, requires no equipment, and it can be done anywhere. Now, this is not only true for the 4-7-8 breathing technique, but any form of deep breathing exercise will increase the amount of oxygen that is going into your lungs. But in addition to this, the 4-7-8 breathing technique is believed to engage the parasympathetic nervous system. Now, this is responsible for shifting the body from the fight or flight to the calm and relaxed mode. There have been many studies that have been conducted on this particular type of breathing technique, like a study conducted on 43 participants wanted to test what was the effect on sleep deprived patients, and they found additional benefit if you're sleep deprived because you're already having a lot of things getting messed up. But whether you're healthy or whether you have any other illness or any other disease state per se, it will be very helpful as it is found to lower heart rate, blood pressure. Another study conducted on 90 patients found that it significantly reduced the anxiety levels in patients after bariatric surgery. Now, I know I don't have to quote any studies, I'm just kind of showing off my knowledge and research skills. But jokes aside, it is good to know if there is some evidence. Benefits of the 4-7-8 breathing technique include reducing anxiety and stress, lowering blood pressure, engaging the parasympathetic nervous system, increasing your emotional regulation. It improves concentration, reduces your heart rate, decreases cortisol production, which is the stress hormone. It helps to fall asleep, go into a deep relaxed state of mind. It improves cardiovascular function, that is your heart, in terms of lowering the heart rate, improving the heart rate variability, improves the quality of the airways, and to some extent it can even decrease the amount of chronic pain that you might be experiencing, like in the form of arthritis. Besides, you don't need any particular trial to convince you to try this technique. Try simple deep breathing yourself and you will realize why this ancient practice has been followed and revered since time immemorial. Now you're free to perform this practice in any position, but it is better to sit with your back straight while learning this exercise. To perform this type of breathing exercise, you place the tip of your tongue just behind the upper front teeth. Here. Like that, okay? And you will keep it there throughout the exercise. And another thing that I want you to keep in mind is that you will breathe in through your nose, but you will breathe out or exhale through your mouth. So to perform this exercise, you exhale completely through your mouth, making a swoosh sound like. Then you close your mouth and inhale quietly through a mental count of 4. Then you hold your breath for a count of 7. Then you exhale through your mouth till a count of 8. So this is one breath cycle. You inhale quietly through your nose till a count of 4. Then you hold your breath till a count of 7. Then you exhale through your mouth for a count of 8. So that is 4, 7, 8. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Alright? I will do 1 or 2 breath cycles right now to give you an idea of how to do it and what to expect. So you first begin with a complete exhale. Are you paying attention? I'm inhaling through my nose, I'm holding it for as long as it is comfortable, and then I'm breathing out through my mouth. Once again. Always remember that you breathe in quietly through your nose and you breathe out through your mouth, and keep the tip of your tongue curled against your upper front teeth. When you just begin to do this breathing technique, try to do 3 to 4 breath cycles at a time, not more than that, once or twice a day. You're free to do it whenever it is convenient and comfortable for you. That could be in the morning, right before going to bed, when you're feeling anxious, right before going out somewhere, before an interview. Anytime you want to just calm yourself and feel grounded, you can do this. Once you become comfortable, you can increase the number of cycles to 8, but it is recommended not to do more than that at one period of time. Another thing that I want you to keep in mind is to be a little mindful of the environment where you're doing this. Now, I told you, you can do it anywhere and everywhere. But it is good when you're starting to beginning this practice, and especially like me, if you're not used to meditating, to temporarily disconnect yourself from the world. So this includes putting your phone on flight mode and choosing a place in your office or in your house where there are no distractions. Like I was once trying to do it when my toddler was unsupervised. Be ready for any kind of disaster. Also, try maintaining a healthy posture. You can do it lying down in bed, you can do it when you're just sitting comfortably. But one of the best ways is to sit with your spine straight, because this will actually open up your chest. And what we are trying to do through any form of deep breathing exercise is engage the parasympathetic nervous system, and in this case, it is the vagus nerve which is present right at the level of the diaphragm. So we want to open up the chest as far as possible and engage that belly, engage your abdomen as well, so that when you take in a nice deep breath, you take in as much oxygen as possible, and then when you breathe out, you're able to exhale and remove all your stress and worries. Now, generally when I learn something new, I tend to have very silly questions. Like in this case, my first doubt was, how does the counting go about when I saw people do it and when I was taught about this? Like, should I count 1, 2, 3, 4 like that in my mind? Or should I count 1, 2, 3, 4? This question invariably comes up because different people have different lung capacities and different comfort levels to their breathing. So quite honestly, this is entirely up to you how well you can do it. In my experience and what I have learned and what I have been able to practice is when the count goes like 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to go very fast. You don't have to go very slow either. Like imagine if you are trying to go really slow and trying to force it. Like if I have to breathe slowly up to the count of 8, it will be like... And I think the main challenge for me was for holding my breath till the count of 7. Like inhaling is fine, exhaling is fine, but holding up till that count is generally challenging because we're not used to holding our breath. So if you're not comfortable with that, it is absolutely fine. The main gist is to follow the ratio and to respect that ratio because it comes from a lot of experience and practice. So your exhalation should be twice as long as your inhalation. Means if you breathe in till the count of 4, you will exhale till the count of 8. If you can breathe in till the count of 5, you will exhale for the count of 10. If you breathe in till the count of 3, you exhale till the count of 6. So try to respect that ratio of 4:7:8. And as you get better with practice, you can increase the time as and when it's comfortable, but this is absolutely fine. Doing more is not always better. Start slow and strong, and doing 3 to 4 cycles once or twice a day will be good enough. The 4-7-8 breathing technique is a very simple breathing technique to learn, and only a few minutes of this practice can elevate your mood significantly and improve your quality of life. I was not much into meditation and I'm still not much into it yet, but this is something that has really helped calm down my anxieties, especially after I've entered the state of motherhood and having kids run about everywhere. It helps me fall asleep faster, and it helps to stop those racing thoughts that come with everyday stressors. Now before we go, I want you to do this together with me. I don't care where you are and what you are doing. You can stop everything and spend this 1 minute with me. Please. Okay, sit up straight. Close your eyes. Gently let your upper eyelid rest over your eyeball. Relax your forehead. I don't want you to frown. Relax your shoulders. And we will start with exhaling, and then we will start the inhale, hold and exhale, alright? Let's exhale forcefully. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Very nice. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. I'll give you a minute to do this by yourself. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes slowly. Someone once said, sometimes the most important thing in the entire day is the rest we take between 2 deep breaths. I'll leave you with that thought for now. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if there is some relaxing practice that you incorporate in your life or that you have learned. And if you've tried this, how did you feel? As always, continue to glow, thrive and shine. Take care. I'll see you soon.